That's right, Liesl, our guest star today, Chad Saaiman, everyone knows him. He's been a bit quiet for the past couple of months, but he's been hard at work. He's just recently released his brand new single called Bang Bang, the music video he's shot it, and that's out as well. But he's also worked closely with producers from Fort Films to produce a documentary called Soldier, which retells the traumatic experience that he underwent last year around about this time. Now, just before I chat to the man, let's take a look at this.
I see the vehicle pull up, it's on my window twice with a gun.
The media was wrong.
You've just said that your brother passed away.
Crime it's like a daily factor.
Crime is an enormous problem, as all South Africans know. It's not a way to live, and I think we should aspire as South Africans to better the situation and to expect more.
This was also a wake-up call.
We really are much closer now, and I think we appreciate each other more.
We need to forgive if we want to move on.
I believe that, through what has happened here, that many people's lives are going to be changed.
And that will be debuting on the 5th of June. You'll be able to see that, just a short snippet out of the documentary called Soldier that you worked on with Fort Films, man. I think it must have been pretty hectic for you working on this, especially so soon after the occurrence. Why did you choose to do this?
You know what? The guys from Fort Films that came to me, they said, Chad, we want to be the ones to get your story out there. We want to be the vehicle between what happened and just the positive side to what had happened. And I knew that at the end of the day, we needed to get a positive story out there. And what better way, man, than documenting it and getting it out as a visual piece of work.
Yeah.
It was difficult at the time because it was very close to when it happened, when we shot the documentary, but I had to kind of get back into it, and we visited the spot that I got shot at. We visited the actual family who helped me out. We interviewed the paramedics, we interviewed my family, and as you saw, Danny, Loiso, and some of my friends that were with me at the hospital.
Yeah.
So at the time, it was quite heavy for me, but I think speaking about it is such a big way of healing, you know, healing yourself. True. And I've spoken about it so much in media.
And you do so positively, that's the thing.
Yeah, you know, I just feel that so many people have gone through a similar thing, or so many people have been shot or have gone through traumatizing episodes, but they need to know that we can stand up with positivity, you know?
Yeah. And tell me quickly about the support. I mean, you have people like Danny, like Loiso that you worked with, and obviously your fans as well that were a big support base for you during that whole thing. That must have been a great help.
It was probably the biggest help, you know? Just having all the people stand together and just not care about anything else, but just unconditionally support someone who they may not even know, but someone whose music they know and respect. And for me, that was one of the greatest gifts I got from it. I saw our country stand together for something.
Yeah, wow. And tell me quickly about reliving that experience. I mean, that must be in itself traumatic. You were telling me earlier on about, you know, you even remember vividly being in that ambulance and the paramedic holding your hand.
Yeah.
And you asked a question.
Yeah, you know, I remember being in the ambulance and the paramedic held me, and I said, please just be honest with me. Tell me, am I gonna die? And she said, no, you won't.
Did you believe her?
I don't, you know, at the time, I wasn't sure. My body felt like I was on the way out. But her confidence and her strength, and I mean, she was like, you're going to live, you know?
Yeah.
And I guess the strength and just the grace, man, you know, and God, you know. Without that, I don't think I would be sitting here right now.
True that. And it's amazing. So on the 5th of June, we'll all be able to see this.
Yeah.
Where, do you know where?
You know, we're starting with launching the documentary in terms of just media and getting it out there. And then, you know, people just need to stay tuned. You know, on Twitter and Facebook, it's Chad Saaiman. And we'll obviously let them know where it will be playing officially. And it'll go online as well at that time. Yeah.
And you're going to be performing soon now. You're starting gigging again.
Yeah, you know, I'm back to work now. Now that the new single's out, we kind of promote the single. And we like to not miss any places. So it starts with Cape Town, and then it moves to Joburg, and then the rest of South Africa. And it's exciting stuff. And the video's out there as well. And people can see it on YouTube, Chad Saaiman Bang Bang, where they can check the Stereotype website.
There you go. Dude, thank you very much. Great to have you with
Thanks
us
so
again.
much. It's always good.
Doing great things, Chad Saaiman. Wow, what an inspiration to have him here. Now, of course, it is Mahala Thursday, but one thing you definitely won't get from Mahala is a good-looking body. But you can get a good head start with USM.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.